ladies. We got something different here. Ignore our teeth because I have dentures and they are not working with me today. I feel like I have a very bad overbite. So y'all got something to laugh about. It's just not right. So today you get to see me looking a hot mess, and I can't see anything without these, but I mean, obviously got to take them off, put on makeup. So we're going to go from this to finished. And if it looks like I'm looking at myself instead of y'all, it's because I am. I'm trying to get everything set up right. Please ignore everything in the background. My bedroom is a catch-all for everything from other rooms right now, because this is the last room that's going to be painted and tiled and everything. So I hope this video isn't too long. I'm probably going to have to stop and do certain bits and pieces without the camera, like my other eyebrow or something. But if you've seen my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram or you're on my Facebook, you've seen my before and after pictures, and people seem pretty impressed by that. But I'm going to tell you, I'm not a makeup artist, and I don't follow certain rules because I just think rules are dumb and they're meant to be broken. So, yeah, let's get started. I'm going to try out, like I said, the AOA Studio from Shop Miss A foundation and a couple other products. I'm going to try to do most. I'm going to use the stuff that I bought, if you saw my videos. I decided on ivory for the color, as I already knew porcelain would be too light, but that, like I said, is when I'm going to do something a little more gothy or something. And buff was really close, so if this one doesn't look good after I get everything done, go with this one. I think it had a little bit too much pink in it, though, for my liking. I have olive undertones in my, I don't know if it comes across on there, but if you know me in person, you see it really well. So I've already I've cleaned my face and put on moisturizer under my eyes. And if you guys anybody watches Wayne Goss, if you don't and you're older, I recommend you watching some of his videos because he is very good at letting you know what to do with older skin. And one of the things he says in one of his videos is to, if you have time, put multiple layers of moisturizer under your eyes, like an eye cream. Let it dry down, put another one, because you want it to plump up, soak in all that moisture, and then it will help with the lines, which this is my worst area right here, and I do have a little bit right here that, yeah, they get on my nerves. But hopefully we're going to go from this hot mess to something that looks really pretty at the end. Oh, yeah, and you love this? This is because I'm an, what is it called? An excoriate? What is it? Is that it? Anyway, I guess I was scratching my face. If I have a bump, I will scratch it subconsciously. So this is the moisturizer I'm going to use on the rest of my face that I love. Love it. Love it. Love it. Can't get enough of it. And if I'm not close enough, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm blind, so I have to have this to get right up in. No, I didn't want on the top. Yes, I don't like how these teeth are fitting today. Usually I don't even wear my teeth when I do my makeup, so this is going to be a little weird looking at myself anyway. Get it on really good. Here's a very important tip for anybody who doesn't know, which I'm sure you do. Always get your neck, no matter what. Every time I have lotion out, it goes to my neck. And all the way down your décolletage here, when I have a shirt that isn't covering it. Just have on a plain old t-shirt. Well, it's that t-shirt dress from, is it Shein, I believe? So yeah, I just get all that on there. And there's a fuzzy somewhere. And if you have cats, you understand where cat hair gets in everything. So either it's a fuzzy or a cat hair. All right. So I'm already almost 5 minutes in, and that's all I've gotten. All right, be prepared for a long video. I always keep a rag around to wipe hands on. And this is my absolute favorite for my lips, to moisturize my lips. I can go through so many containers of this stuff. You can get it at Sephora. And I just slather it on and let it sit. Because I have a bad problem with dry lips. Honestly, especially now I'm older, my skin is very, very dry. Very dry. So I use a lot of moisturizer. And when I was younger, I had the T-Zone. The oily T-Zone, but not anymore. Okay, we're going with this Pro Wear Foundation. Full coverage. Never used it before. I tested a little bit on my skin. See if it's going to work. I always use the back of my hand. It says to shake it. Maybe I should shake it. Yep. We're going to see what happens. Oh, I did that. And usually I didn't put on the primer I meant to put on. I've already tipped this over. I don't usually wear primer. Should I? All right, let's go with this one here. That looks like it has sparkles in it. I don't know, you can't see it so much now. I just want to have it in this mirror. All right, Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer. We're going to try it. Like I said, I never use. Well, that was messy. That just came right on out. It does. It has little... God, I don't think it's going to show on screen here. Can you see the... Yeah, you can see the sparkle from the lights hitting it. It's got a little sparklies in it. I don't even know how much to use because, like I said, I don't use primer. If I do use it, it's around my nose for the pores. Like I said, the pore one they did not have when I ordered, which... Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm liking it. Feels good. The one I usually use when I use one is, what is it, the Smashbox brand? That photo finish one or whatever it's called. Okay, hopefully I got that on right. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. We're just having fun today. This is the sponge that came with my order, when I ordered, one of them I ordered, and it got ginormous. Look at that. Once I got it damp, my goodness, it is huge. Don't, Michael Scott, don't do it. I'm probably gonna need to put more of this on. And here we go. So if I have to look down and not into the screen, please forgive me. And I can't hold another one up because I'm just dumb like that, I guess. Oh, that looks too light. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it does look very, very light. Oh, I might have wished I went with the other one. We'll find out. And yeah, I'm going to need a lot more of this. And what I got out. So, while I was doing this, I had mentioned on Facebook that I wanted to discuss labels. Man, yeah, that little bit actually did cover a lot of this. Still gotta get lots of little spots, crevices, and other things, but labels. I don't like labels. Mainly because I don't really fit into any, I don't know what category I'd fit into. But the goth community has always accepted me, and that's what I tend to identify with mostly. The spooky community. And they accept me. I've always been more of a, I'm old school punk rock, death rock. Yeah, that was me back in the day. I was in between. So that's why I think the goth part is, because even though I was very hardcore punk or a lot of people, I still dressed more goth with my makeup. I had more of a death rock kind of look. Now, I always go in and get all these little areas like this because I have lots of little scars from piercings. And I'm not putting tons under my eyes right now. Wow, that actually, wow, okay. Not hating it. Wow, okay, let's put a little bit more here. I don't like how that area looks. But, so I have a lot of issues with labels because I never know how to actually label myself. I mean, I like to say I'm goth, but then you have edgelords who say, you're not goth enough, or you're not this, or you're not that. I like all my clothing to be in black. I have little touches of light pink because that's my other favorite color. And then lime green is my other favorite color. So, yeah. Yes, I'm looking up there because actually, look, it covered that red spot really well. Wow. It's not splotchy. Wow, I am liking this so far. And I put on more over the other, you know, building it up a little bit, and it's not caking it. And if y'all hear a kitty in the background with little meow, meow, I need to get my female cat fixed, and she's in heat right now, so she stands outside my door and cries constantly because the boys don't pay her any attention. And I don't let them in here because I have enough cat hair all over my house. This is one area I just want to try not to get it on. Okay, I don't know about this concealer. This is the concealer, liquid concealer, AOA Studios from Shop Miss A. And this is in porcelain, which I believe is the lightest color. I wish I could be one of those that does the, what do you call it? Eyeshadow first, and then this, but I always feel very awkward. Now, I use concealer just if I have a red spot or something, or right under my eyes here, and yes, it's going to look very, very, very light, but it will come out good in the end. Okay, I like this concealer too so far. Wow. I don't know, we'll have to see how badly it gets in my... Oh my God, she's gonna make me completely nuts. I'm gonna have to go get her in just a minute. Stop the camera. I don't want to do it till I get done with this here. 12 minutes in and I'm only this far. Sorry guys. Hope y'all want a long video because that's what it's gonna be. Usually I have music blaring in the background. Man, that's light. I think Jason's getting her. I hope y'all can hear me too. I don't know. Now what I usually do here is take whatever, if it's the sponge or brush, I usually use It Cosmetics. I have this one here. This is my go-to, my favorite, and I need to find it. This one here that you open up and I use the brush that comes with it, or that you buy with it. It came with it. I got it from QVC or somewhere that time. One time when it came with the brush together. It was a really good deal because the brush is like $50 and I am not paying that. Okay. Wow. I'm liking this so far. So far, so good. It is settling right there a little bit, but I'm going to work on that. Now, lately I've been using this powder. It's white and it smells like rose. And if you pay attention to or watch the video, I love the scent of rose. So there's that. But I'm going to try this one. AOA Perfect Setting Powder. This is matte translucent. I do like to have a bit of a dewiness. Is that already coming? Yeah, does it come through already? Oh yeah, there's not even well, I opened them all up, so there's not an inside seal. Or is there? Yeah, there it is. I don't know if I could just, tweezers come in handy. Please excuse how my nails look right now because I took off my acrylic nails And I'm giving my nails a couple of days to relax, enjoy some, what do you call it? Air, oxygen. All right. I'm sure everybody's going to cringe when they see how filthy my powder brush is. Powder brush. Filthy! It's an elf. Got it at Target, I believe. Now, before I do that, I usually take... I don't have my brush up here, do I? Nope. Guess I can just use that. But yes, this is all I do. I don't do anything serious because I don't want it heavy. Okay, not bad. And I will fix around the creases in my eyes. Just give me a second here. And still, I'm not talking about labels, am I? Yeah. I also identified when I was younger, still do, as a metalhead. So I know there's a lot of things like so-and-so's not supposed to be friends with so-and-so, you know, that's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing ever. Okay, I use this brush here and I just go right here and make sure everything is good and not caught in there. Kind of pull a little bit, not much though, just a little, because you don't want to stretch that skin anymore. Already is. I've had lots of issues with my eyes, allergies, and they were really bad for a few years. We lived in the woods, and whatever I was allergic to was really bad. And I mean, my eyes would get so watery and mucky and gross, and I would rub them like crazy. And now I'm like, why did you do that? But honestly, I didn't care at the time. It was during my chronic pain time, and I just wanted to quit, something to quit hurting. I just put powder in my eye. I know, I'm a genius. But yeah, let's see here. I'll go around here. This is another area I make sure doesn't get caked in there, because I hate that. Right around here. So any areas that I worry about there being caked in makeup of some sort, I do that. Then let's set this to the side because I will probably come back to it in a little bit. And yeah, I don't know if y'all can see. I feel like I need a little more right there. All right, next, I'm gonna do one eyebrow. And it's with, I do my eyebrows different ways all the time. I have all kinds of eyebrow gels, pencils, whatever, all kinds of crap. Got the what you call it here, which is good. And the other what you call it here, all kinds of stuff. But I always tend to go back to eyeshadow. This is the Revolution makeup one, the Haunted House. This here I use, let me get it open. Put some across here so you decrepit right here. This is what I'm going to use on my eyebrows with I pulled out all my brushes too because I had to move my whole brush area and everything so I could put this up here. We're 20 minutes in and I'm barely done. I'm sorry. I don't think I can edit this right either. So y'all are just going to have to, I'm going to do one eyebrow and then I'm going to try to make them sisters, not twins, because they ain't never going to be twins. And I hold my arm. I don't put it on my face. I have a tendency to shake. I just want to get the basic idea of what I'm doing. Kind of feel in the area there and then work that way. The other side. Like I said, I am not a makeup artist. So whoever's down in the comments making rude things, you didn't do this or you didn't do that. I don't have to do anything. So anybody who thinks I have to follow rules, because I just think it's crazy. Now, I mean, there are tips for, like, if you want something to look better. I understand that. But when it comes to telling somebody they have to do their eyebrows a certain way, or they have to wear their lipstick a certain way, or they need to contour a certain way. That whole contouring thing kills me. RuPaul got popular, RuPaul's Drag Race, and now every woman in the country thought she was a drag queen and needed to do her face like that. And I find it just stupid. That's just my opinion. So if you do it, you're not stupid. I consider it stupid for me. I mean, I probably shouldn't have said that. No, you're not stupid. I just think it's crazy. That was really something I shouldn't have said like that. And it just came out like that. Anyway, I just do it until I get the idea of what I want here. And then I make sure it's colored in nicely. As you can see, I have very little eyebrow here. Very little. And this one's not exactly the way I want it. But I think it's a little bit lower down right here than what I want. But there you go. Here we go. And I'm going to do the other one off camera. Be right back. All right. Now I have these eyebrows on, so I'm thinking, and this palette has become a mess. If y'all see my, what I call my swamp witch look with my greens, this elf palette here, and I'm trying not to tip it too much because that glittery stuff has gone everywhere. Let me see, this one is the Earth and Ocean eyeshadow palette. I do have, which you will see in a little bit, how I will be using another palette because I use, well, actually, they do have a dark color in here. I use eyeshadow for my liner as well most of the time because I just don't like dealing with trying to take off other liners. Now, I probably should try this one out, though, one that I bought. But what we going to do, let's see. There was eye primer here. Where is it? Nude Soft Base Eye Primer, AOA Studios. Let's try it out. That was the whole point of this video, trying out these new products. Okay. Did I just get way too much? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I spread it around there. That was way much. And another thing I don't use all the time. I do use the white concealer up here sometimes so that you can get a better, the colors come out more true on the white base. I probably did that all wrong in somebody's eyes, but that's okay. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Now, I'm going to look through my brushes here because, like I said, I took them out of my container. Now I just got to figure out which ones I'm going to use. And I will need those two also. All right, just going to use these little Milani brushes that I have here. This is actually a very good set here. And yes, they are dirty. Oh, well. We are going to start with, I usually start with that. Like I said, I don't do what other people do. So I think I will start with one of these over here to get my color I want on the base. And it will be, no, not that one. There's usually something good in this one. Let's see what we got in this one. Yeah, I just want something really light, like neutral. Very, very, very almost not there. So I think I'm going to use this one down here, which is called Spotlight. And I just get it all over. Yeah, look at that. See, barely see it. I have got a fuzzy or something driving me crazy. Wow, that's like natural color there. Look at that. I just pack it in there a little bit, get it on there. This feels weird talking because usually I have the music blaring. Everyone in the house always knows when I'm doing makeup because I'm in the room with the music blaring. So look at all that loose eye. Look at all that. And you want to make sure you get it in that crease. If you have very hooded eyes like I do, old lady eyes, crepey eyes, and they're very, very hooded. So I can do that and it just disappears. So I put this on just as a nice little base. And I always do this. I don't know why I started doing this, when I started doing it, but I always have just a little base, something very neutral. See, you can't even see it really. Or maybe you can. It's just kind of got a little hint of a tan to it. Now I'm thinking maybe I want to do pinks instead. Let's go with pinks instead. Man, I'll make up my mind eventually. But I'm really liking the colors right now. So I'm going to go in now with, out that, bunny nose. Man, I've never, I still got that silver everywhere. Y'all are just going to have to bear with this freaking long ass video. I am having so many problems. Never done this before, and this is probably why. Okay, I'm just going to put this over what I just started with, which I probably would have just started with this one anyway. Yeah, I think that's what I would have done. I just was going to go in that other direction, and now I just totally changed my mind. So, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I like that color. Now, I think this palette here, this Too Faced Natural Love one, I don't think, like these pinks, I'm honestly not impressed with the pigment in them. Because I am like digging to get some. And it's always been like that with this. It's not because it's over that other color. I just feel like it's, I don't know. The darker colors though, they're nice. They're very nice and pigmented. So I'm just going to get this across here. I know everybody's cringing. They're like, oh my God, the fallout. Don't care. All right, I have to blow my nose. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I just had to wipe my nose and didn't blow it. I just had to wipe it. I get drippy nose all the time. It's another one of those things. I probably should go to one of those doctors, eye, throat, nose, or whatever, and see what's going on here. All right, what are we going to go with next? How about either Love Bug or Undercover? I think I'm going to go with a Love Bug, though. Now, see? Look at that. I'm like, okay, get on my brush. Get on my brush. There we go. Now, I do this up here. Here's the crease right here, but I do it up here. Make it a little bit higher because I have hooded eyes. So I want it to show a little bit better. See, when I do that, then you can still see it's there instead of being in the crease itself. The one thing about the darker colors, though, this one isn't super pigmented either, but it does layer well. I don't even know what I'm talking about, do I? Listen to me. And I still haven't got back to the label thing, have I? So, yeah, put in the comments what y'all think about labels and such. Like, what would you label yourself as, and what would other people maybe think? Or have you ever had any issues with people telling you you weren't this, that, or the other? You know, you're just not enough of something. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take this and just start blending. Smooth out that line. You don't want a line right there. You want to smooth that out. See? Line, no line. And just smooth it out. Because as I said, I always feel like when I'm in a group of people that I feel like an imposter because, and when I was younger, of course, when you're a kid, and you know, kids are just assholes. They love to say you're not enough of this, or you're not doing this, or you're not doing that. So how can you be a part of some kind of group? You know, they try to make you feel like, I just spit. Did you see that? I hope not. Probably. Now I'm going to go in with that Undercover. It's darker. Let's see, for right here, the very end. Oh, see, a lot darker. And we're going to do this now. I said, I'm not doing this in any style, any form, anything, just what I feel like doing, playing with makeup. And this is literally what I do every day before when I make y'all's the videos that y'all watch. Is just play. Now see, a little bit more depth. But I always felt like an imposter, like I didn't belong because I wasn't enough of this, that, or the other. And I remember when I was really young and you're trying to impress people, you want people to be your friends, you want friends, you want to fit in, and trying so hard to be somebody or this and that so people would like me. And then finally, I don't know, was it my junior year or my sophomore? I think it was my sophomore year of high school. I said, wait a minute. No. I know who I am, and you're not going to change me or make me into something else. And that's when I went total punk, death rock, did what I wanted to. Like my dad one day, I came in and he says, don't you think you have too much eye makeup on? I went, no. He didn't say anything to that. Oh, he was very annoyed with me, though. Okay, this all seems very, very light. Up here it looks good. I don't know how it's showing up there, but in my mirror here, it looks good. See, it looks like a muddy mess when you look at it up there. Let's put a little bit more of that bunny over here. There we go. Let's give it a little bit more light right there. And then what I do now is I prefer the black that's in this for my eyeliner. And I use this angled brush. There is a black in this, but this one here is just very pigmented and just perfect. Black over on the end there. It's called Noir. So yeah, just put in the comments if you had any issues over your life, like when you were younger and how you feel now. And I'm just who I am. And I don't like to really be put in a category because I feel like, oh shit, I get boxed in, and I just fucked that up right. I just messed that up right now. I was trying to make this an F-free video. I probably already said it somewhere in here because I'm doing something totally different, but yeah. Anyway, I just do this, and I don't go all the way either way. I go to about right there and kind of come out with a slight wing, just slightly. And right now I'm feeling like I have stuff that I need to clean up. Once again, if it got on it, it got on it. If it's smudged around, it's smudged around. You can always fix it. You don't always have to feel like everybody, it seems to me, I see a lot of women, or I see online, a lot of women that feel like they have to do their makeup a certain way, or they have to appear a certain way every single day. I put on makeup when I make videos. That's the only time makeup goes on me. And it's not because I have an aversion to it, or even that I would be happy doing the videos without makeup on. I just feel like it gives me a reason, though, to put on makeup. I mean, especially right now. I say right now, I never go anywhere anyway. Okay. That one went out a little bit, down a little low, but this is what we do. Get that out there, and yes, there's a little bit down there. I go back to this brush, go to that medium color I had. It'll either be the pink or the medium. I think I'm going to go with the Love Bug one, the medium one. And we just go all down here. I should have done that right and put the black line there. I just go across there. And I don't care if it looks smeared or, because it's going to get blended a little bit. I don't know why I'm having so much problems with my eyes today. Man. Then we take the black, some more black, and just along the edge here. So yeah, I just feel like there's so many people feel like they have to follow these rules. And I mean, I get it. You want to feel pretty, and you want to feel pretty next to other girls. You don't want to feel like the slouch of the group or whatever. The scrub. Whatever, I don't know. And there's my shadow. Now I will do this right here. This one I picked up and I really like it. It's Maybelline in the Blackest Black Lasting Drama Gel Liner. Right here. And I use this for my waterline. And sometimes I do the top one, but I'm not feeling it today since I'm already having issues. And I just barely touch that eye. Barely. Look at the difference. Oh. And this eye over here, I really messed up my black line. It's very, very messed up. If you see, it's very messed up. And guess what? My eye over here, if you've heard me before talk about my drippy eye, this eye, by the time I'm done with everything, will probably have it all off because it drips. Okay. Smudgies. Smudge it all in. Not the liner, but eyeshadow. Where's my little cap I have for this thing? There we go. So I'll get it all over everything else. I hope y'all can hear me. I don't have a mic put on it right now. Okay, now I'm going to go on my inner eye. Where's the little brush I use for that? This one here. I use this little bitty brush. Little teeny tiny brush. And I think I'm going to use... this one here. For my inner corner. Sometimes I do something totally different, like a totally different color or something. Maybe even a green or something in here. And I used to do the little with my finger. Don't ask me what that is. But I started doing it where I flare it out. I just like how it looks. And my eye here. Pointed Q-tips are one of the best inventions ever. You see the difference? See? I have this weird, my eye does this weird thing. There's like a little hole right there where the skin stretches. But I do this, and it's been a new thing I've been doing. Like bring it over a little bit, bring it up, bring it out, and just make it fun. And that really sticks out in my glasses when I do it. Just try filling that whole area there. I think it looks pretty. Like I said, if anybody's cringing because I'm doing something that's not allowed, I guess you should just come arrest me because my ass don't care. Take me. 3 squares a day. All the sex you didn't even want. Yeah. So take me away. So we're done with eyeshadow, except for now I have to do I'm not done with the eyes, just done with eyeshadow. I'm going to throw on some mascara, which I didn't get a mascara from there, so I'm probably just going to use this. I was using Better Than Sex. When is that one? Too Faced, I think. But it's out right now, so I picked this up and works fine. I have no eyelashes. I mean, they're bad. And as I explained before, I don't wear fake lashes very often because of my glasses. But let me throw this on and I'll be right back. Alrighty, put on some mascara. See, you can't even see really. I have no eyelashes, none. It's hilarious. I have so much hair on my head, so much. crazy hair on my head, but yet I have no eyelashes. Now, my husband always pick on him because he is losing hair on his head, but he has the most gorgeous long lashes. My daughter has long lashes too. She got them from him. Blessed. Blessed. This is what I'm going to use before I use this blush that I picked up. And out of the two colors, I decided that I'm going to go with this color. This is the Delicate Pink. Lumi Radiant Blush AOA Studio. That came in the kit. I say kit. What am I talking about? The stuff I bought. Wow. And I'm going to go in here and use, yes, this one has some fallout because I stuck my long nail in at one time back in the, I don't even know how long. I'm going to go in with, should I do that or the pink? No, we're going to go with the pink. I'm going here, which is Drama. And I just use this little brush here from, it's an e.l.f. brush, angled. I recently got this one. It's not my favorite, actually. So I get some in here and just right underneath there, which I guess would be like contouring, but, and then I go up. Let's go all up here. If you're an 80s child, you understand what I'm doing. Right here, I'm gonna go up. It's funny too, talking about the contouring and everything. I remember my mom coming home from some makeup party thing. I don't even remember which makeup company it was, but it was contouring stuff. So everybody who thinks it's new, no, it's not. And my cousin, back in the early 80s when I'd watch her put on her makeup, I say my cousin, she's a step cousin. I'm gonna still call her my cousin. She did the contouring stuff. I don't do any of that down there. It's like, it's there, I'm fat, whatever. Now I'm gonna try this different brush. Let's see what we got. Are we good? I hope so. We're gonna see. Now, I don't do this because I'm older. And when I let go, then it'll be in the wrong spot. So I want it to be where I want it to be. So, just, oh yeah, that's kind of, I don't like it. My spot there is kind of glistening now. That's okay. It's actually very pretty. Oh yeah, and it does. It has the illumination to it. Gives you that dewy kind of look. Nice. Touch up a couple spots here. All right. So yeah, that's kind of pretty actually. I like it. I like that. Now is where I start. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what kind of highlighter I'm gonna use. I'll show you the one I usually use. But before no, let's do it after. Never mind. Let's just go back to this. I think I'm gonna use the Too Faced Blinded by Light Prismatic Highlighter. I like this one. Look at that. It is gorgeous. And nothing fancy. I do my finger, use my finger, and then I put it on. And I don't know if y'all can see it. My son laughs at me because I go, can you see it? And I'm always moving my head. Look in the light, because I'm trying to get it to come across in the light. And, Mom, stop. There it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can see it on this side. Look at that. Beautiful. It goes really well with that Lumi, what was it called again? Lumi Radiant Blush. And yes, I don't go light on these things. Let's put a little bit up here in the brow bone area right here. highest part right there. Look at that. Just gives it a little oomph. In my nose, on my nose, all over my nose. Tip of your nose. This part that's out the farthest. Duh. Wow. A little bit of hair. Look at that. And then I do this even though I usually overdraw. There, you can see it really well there. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I'll put a little bit up here because this is another part where light's going to hit really well. But then blend it in really well. And look, we're almost done. A few more things. I feel like I've skipped something. Did I skip something? Okay, blush, eyeshadow, eyebrows, mascara, and do the lips. And this is what I do. This is what I've been using here, but you can use any kind of toner or anything if you have the issue that I'm fixing to. I remove the makeup that's really heavy on my tattoos so they show better. Let me get another one of these. I keep these in a little bag because I have a whole box of them, but I don't like getting the whole box out. And this smells so good. It said you can use witch hazel, anything. And then I take it out. And then, so I don't have a harsh line around it, I kind of go back over it a little bit. There. And then my dots. Do that so it stretches out that skin. Now, sometimes I will do the dot. Oh, I wonder how well that would work on the dots, that liner. Because this is what I use a lot of the time for my dots. Oh no, I don't feel like doing it right now. And this is a Rose Drench Toner and Refresher hyaluronic, is that how you say it? Hyaluronic acid and rose water. And I got it at Walmart. I have a whole bunch of these things that have the Marilyn Monroe on it. And the powder I showed you a while ago, and the serum. And the serum is not sticky. I keep forgetting to use it because it's in here. Strawberry Clove instead of... But this feels so good on my face. I love putting it on just to... Oh my God, that feels so good. It's just refreshing. It really is. So I guess, I don't know. It's not a setting spray or anything, but it just really feels good after I've been sitting there putting all this makeup on. Now, which lip are we going to do? This is my very favorite right now. It is NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in Moonwalk. I've worn this quite often in my videos. And this is the Moonwalk liner. Now, this is my favorite. Yeah, still got enough of that on. And now I'm going to overline slightly because I don't have an upper lip. And then with my teeth, it makes it even worse. Which probably shouldn't draw to it then. And yes, it takes me forever. And here on the bottom, you see right here, scar from a lip piercing, and this one is worse. This is where it should have been. I've had this pierced a couple times trying to get it even, and it never felt right. So now when I do my lips, it's like it really looks weird underneath, and I try to give myself a bigger pout. See, it goes into this side when I do it, but that's the only way it looks even. Can't believe I've done this, and it's probably only going to be 400 hours long. And this is it. Look at this color. Is that not gorgeous? I think it's one of the perfect dead colors. Like purplish, bluish lips. I don't know. Not like I've seen lots of dead bodies. And, uh-oh. Now, I have lots of problems with getting on my teeth. Do the finger thing. Make sure. And that's why you always see my lips, the skin, it doesn't go as far. I don't know. It's just really weird because I take pictures and you can see the inside of my lip hair. I don't know. It's just how I'm made. So, let me see here. Can we get a little closer so y'all can see? See, I totally jacked that up. But if you see right next to it where the water, where it's watering. But yeah, I think it came out pretty good. I do feel like it is getting into my lines too much. That I'm not liking too much. And man, there's a gray hair right there that is glaring. Gotta get rid of that. Gone. But yes, now I would do my hair. Get my bangs straight. And probably put on a hairpiece. And I'll be right back with that. And here we have hair. I don't know how well y'all can see it. The light's being off in the background. My glasses are filthy. And my light's reflecting, but there you go. And there you have it. So exciting, I know. Didn't follow one rule. And yeah, the foundation, I'll let y'all know after I wear it for a while. I do feel like, I don't know if it's the primer or if it's the concealer or what, but it is very cakey in here. It could be the powder, it could be any of the things I've used, which it does happen sometimes. I don't know if it's showing on camera very well. Right? See, look at that, total mess. I don't know if y'all can see it. Probably once I watch this again. Yeah, see, you could see. Because they're really very bad through there. The wrinkles. But yeah, and I feel like, let me see, where's, yeah, right through there and right, it's probably the worst spot. And around here. But mainly it's this area here. And I have problems with that anyway, so I don't even know that it's the product or just maybe one of those days where my makeup wants to act like a jackass. So we can't be sure on any of that, but anyway, glad y'all stuck around. And yeah, I'm very scatterbrained, very, focus has been very, very bad. Yesterday it was so bad. I literally told Jason I have to go in the room and sit down and do something that I can focus on so that I can get my brain to focus on one thing. It's just been like that for a couple of days. But I really wanted to do this video. I did have a request for this type of a video. And so I just want to make sure. And I also thought maybe it'd be fun. Just see where I go from next week, just next Friday, I believe it is, I will be 51. So this is 51. And honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I hope. It looked pretty bad before. I mean, not bad, but not bad. Let me take that back. It didn't look bad. It looked 51. And when I put on my makeup, I feel like even if I do look like I'm 50, it looks good. It's not totally saggy everywhere. I mean, it is, but not as bad as it could be. Especially as bad as I was feeling for so many years. I think it's pretty good. But this is 51, so I'm hoping that if anybody's younger out there, y'all aren't scared of getting older. If you see, you just keep doing what you do. Don't worry about rules. Don't worry about, this is the kind of makeup I wear. I like wearing full foundation, full coverage. I'm not going to do that. Oh, you're older, less is more. No, more is more and less is less, and I want to do more. So, yeah, makeup is just something that should make you feel good. There shouldn't be something about it that makes you feel like you have to do it, and if you don't do it a certain way, somehow it's wrong. I see people complaining all the time. I catch myself doing it too. I'm like, oh, look at those eyebrows. Oh, look at that. And I go, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Step back and take a look at the fact that, is this person happy? Does she feel good? That's all that matters. It doesn't matter what I think. So I'm not going to try to take away her shine by saying something stupid and putting that crap out in the universe. So just remember that whenever you're going to say something about somebody's makeup, like, oh, ooh. I mean, sometimes there's things that are just, why? You want to know why. I mean, it's ridiculous. And yeah, but still, does that person feel good? And that's really all that matters to them, is if they feel good. So if you're out there making fun of people or talking crap about people's makeup or whatever, maybe go take a look at yourself, because that would be something that's in you that you're not happy about. So like I said, I'm going to be 51 next Friday, one more week, and I'll be 51, and I don't think that's too bad for 51. I mean, it could be. Anyway, I'm glad y'all stuck around, and now you have a 4 million hour, minute long, whatever, I know I'm rambling, video of me putting on makeup and rambling back and forth trying to get the label situation out, and I still don't think I even got out what I was trying to say, because that's how I am. So maybe some other day, if I remember what it is, I'll come back and talk about it. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, or me doing like my Swamp Witch look, which I was considering doing, then I changed my mind. But if that's something you want to see, just leave it down in the comments. Put in the comments your opinions on labels, or how you define yourself, and how you think other people define you. And not that it really matters, because all that matters is how you see yourself. So just remember that. So, yeah, and I still haven't got the Shein haul filmed. Yes, I have it all sitting in there. Haven't got it done yet, because I just haven't been feeling like doing the clothing hauls. I've been wanting to do other things. I want to connect in different ways. And there's so many more aspects to me other than just loving clothing. I love clothing, yes. And I wish I could go buy I wish I could do a $500 haul or more from a Killstar thing. Don't care, don't like Killstar, don't care. I like it, so what? They fixed their problems that they had during all the crap that was going on. There are some companies I will not ever, 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 ever support. Dolls Kill being one of them, and I will say it a million times. I loathe them. They represent crap. So, yeah, get in the comments and come at me with it, because don't care, don't like them, won't support them, no way, ever. So, yeah, now that I got that out, like y'all really cared. But, yeah, so, put my glasses on. I can see better now at a distance. Before I had them off so I could see you up close. But, thank you for sticking around. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And subscribe, please. I would love to have new subscribers. And if you subscribe, hit that little notification bell next to it. It will notify you when I upload videos. Since I really don't have a strict schedule, I try to get it done Wednesday to Friday. Those are the days I try to get the stuff done. But every now and then you get a Monday one. It just depends on what I'm feeling like at the time. Sometimes you'll get 2 in 1 week. Who knows? One of these days, maybe I'll get a little more organized. Pretty sad I'm a planner girl, and I love my planners, and I have so many planners. And I literally did my planner last night, and I still cannot plan my videos proper. Mainly because I want to have fun, and if I'm not feeling fun that day, it's not going to happen because just I'm doing this for fun. So thank you all for sticking around this long, and stay tuned. We're hopefully the next one will be a Shein video, and yeah, I'm hopeful. So anyway, I had fun. Stick around for some more of my content sometime next week. And I am already at 8 minutes at this the ending part. It's ridiculous. So anyway, just remember you're beautiful just the way you are, and don't let anybody take away your shine. Talk to y'all later. Bye.